Oh, did that offend you? I'm tired of your shit. Alright, I'm ready.
Are we ready?
Are you?
Wait a minute, let me get my hair ready. Okay. My hair is out of place. How am I looking?
Still out of place. You're missing a piece right there. That triangle.
I ain't missing no damn. Come on, man.
You're missing a piece right
Is
there.
that bad of a bowl or what?
Yeah.
I'm
This
straight
time.
Straight out of the
Have you
stick.
gotten a haircut since you got the shitty ones?
It's been a couple days.
You had to let it grow back.
It's
before
not
you could-
herpes. It's not a hairpiece.
Pull on it. You're
It's
just
real,
fluffing it.
it's
Pull
just
it.
real,
Okay, there you
bro.
go.
It's
I'm
mine.
just saying. That whole, I'm going to fluff the hairpiece
Unlike
now.
this one over here, mine ain't gray.
There's some
Oh,
gray
you
in your
got
hair.
gray.
There's some gray in your
Oh,
hair.
stop.
That-
Jealous. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, that
It's
just for
okay.
men is
I'm
not
not
working.
jealous.
I don't do
Still
just
All
for
right, so
men.
you ready?
I'm waiting on you.
There's a whole lot of
Action.
gray in the back of your head, by the way. Just throwing it out there. You know, this is fun. You should have invited me to this a long time ago.
All right, ready?
He's going to hate Mexicans by the time this show's over.
I do like Mexican food though. I like the enchiladas, the chicken and cheese enchiladas. Love them.
All right,
Love them bitches.
As long as they're not from Taco Bell, it's fine.
let's get it. Let's do it.
All right.
3. I can't talk about the
Oh, you can, but action.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cracker Culture, the podcast for real Floridians. I'm your host, Smokin Joe, and this is my co-host.
What does this guy think he's an Indian? Was he a goddamn asshole? What the fuck is he doing? Not ever. No way. Now he's Johnny Hammersticks. I'm running away like he's freaking Tommy Noble. The hell's he doing?
Hey, I'm Lizard Dick.
And tonight, as usual, this is the adult show.
Yep.
Stay tuned for graphic violence.
Woo! You told me that you weren't gonna go through
Brief nudity. And a whole lot of stupidity.
That's right, baby. We got it here. You're looking for stupidity? Here we are.
Well, we're going to start the show off with a story about Lizard Dick, because we have a guest in the house.
Oh my God.
Here. So
Here we go.
the story is about, this is way back now. I don't want nobody to take offense, because this is before Lizard was married
Oh,
the
yeah.
second time.
Yeah.
And he had some relationship troubles. His first wife was, I don't know, how do you put it? Her stature was, when you think of her, you think of her as what? Like more manly, a little bit more manly than me.
I think the quote from Rod Matthews' son, Denver, I probably shouldn't have said names, I'm sorry. But from a young man was, she looked like a man. That was his quote. She looked like a man. And that's the way he said it. And I freaking died every time I heard it.
I'm trying so hard.
He looked at me and he knew there was nothing I could say, and he says, she looked like a man. And I'm like,
Folks, we're not really joking about this.
she does have like a square blockhead type situation going on.
Very thin hair, almost a bald spot.
Red hair.
Thin red hair.
Yes.
Scraggly, almost non-existent red
Almost
hair.
like, you know, the babies when they come out of the factory and they got the little curly Q up there kind of thing. Well, that was way more hair than she ever thought about that.
And then, somewhere in the relationship, she lost one of her front teeth. And
It wasn't her baby teeth either.
she looked like a jack-o'-lantern. So, I felt sorry for Lizard, and I knew this girl.
He knew a girl.
She was an attractive girl, had a nice figure.
Nice.
I bet she didn't weigh maybe 130 pounds.
Yep. Tipped the scales at 130. Yep.
So we're going to dive into what happened. This girl, I set her and Lizard up.
Yeah, set us up.
And the girl,
We
she
were
was into Lizard.
Into me. Love me.
So,
All the ladies love you, Lizard.
Well, some of them do, some and don't, and some won't. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
so let's get back to what happened.
What happened?
Well, y'all
I
set
was
up
there.
a day. Yeah, you set up a
Tell
day.
me what
for-
happened.
Let me tell you. This will happen on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know the exact day, but they had set up a date for Friday.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
For Friday, right?
I'm just listening. I don't know. I don't remember all that stuff. I'm listening
Do
to
you
you.
remember kissing her?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened
I'm
was
saying
they
it
was
was
setting up
public
the
knowledge. I
date.
knows me girl like
This was
I'm on what's that show on TV?
cheaters.
No, not cheaters. One of them damn talk shows where you're throwing down on me like I don't know.
Jerry Springer.
Jerry
You
Springer.
talking about like cracker culture where I'm throwing down you every week?
Yeah, that's true
Oh.
too. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt your story. Sorry, go ahead.
So anyway, they set up a date for
A date.
Friday.
I probably got cold. I was shy. I was actually shy. People don't know that. Yeah.
His hairpiece didn't fit right there.
Yeah.
There's two stories. Now
There's
the girl,
two or
the
maybe
girl,
three stories.
the
Give me
girl,
four
the girl
stories.
kissed him. I know that happened, right?
I kissed a girl and I think I liked it. Okay.
She kissed you, right? You remember?
We kissed, yes.
And then what happened after that? I can tell you.
I don't recall.
Not a damn thing, because he ran off and didn't show up on Friday.
It's highly possible.
What would you have done if she had showed her and pulled her pants down? Throwed rocks at it and ran?
Probably, John. I probably said, wow, you need surgery. You got a great big gap down there.
Oh, you nasty bitch.
Well, thanks. I was just messing around. Calm down. It's your story.
Well,
I really don't. I'm going to tell you something, Joe. At my age, I don't really remember a whole lot more than 6 months ago. Okay? So, I don't know the exact story.
6 months ago, you tell me the same story 3 or 4 times a week.
Well, that's so
You
I
don't
can
remember it
keep
from 6
remembering it.
minutes.
No, that's so I can keep remembering it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, so what else is going on with you, Lizard? We'll talk about something else. Since
Oh.
you're a little upset talking about skinny women.
You can talk about her, and maybe I should have hung with her. But she probably wouldn't have had no kids by me because I didn't have no kids with anybody.
Well,
Not
she-
to say that she wasn't, but she's got 4 kids now.
Right, well,
And she sees maybe life just that's the way it worked out. Look at me, how successful I am now. I've got a wonderful wife. I've got a beautiful home. I've got a couple of nice dogs and everything. And I'm living the American dream.
okay.
Yeah, right in beautiful Lehigh Acres. So,
The American
I mean,
dream.
if I can do that, I think, you know, I encourage other people to try to do that.
It was all believable until you said it in beautiful Lehigh Acres.
Yeah.
You almost had us with
I
that
almost had that
bullshit
hook-
story.
almost had that hook in you and then whop, spit the hook out.
So, alright, so we're going to come off of Gary for just a minute.
Thank God.
We'll be back on
I'm sure.
We'll be back on Lizard's dick in a minute, I
Yes.
promise you.
Damn.
So,
Woo!
Hey,
we're
Joe,
gonna
I'm
switch
taking
over.
this as this kind of show there, bro.
oh God. So we're going to switch over to a story about our producer today. Now,
Does she
before...
still work here?
Yeah, I think so, on some
I
days.
see her sometimes sitting in the production booth, and sometimes she's AWOL.
Yeah,
I don't know if she's up getting the
burning
beverage.
some toast.
Oh, you go ahead and tell that story because I want to tell
What
the
story?
listeners.
Go ahead and tell it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you guys. I come over once a week to come over and do the podcast. I don't have a contract. There's been no negotiations. I come over on my own free will on my own gasoline. Okay, my own privately owned vehicle that I pay insurance for.
My own medical marijuana.
Recently, before weeks and weeks have passed, we've been having steak meals down there in LaBelle. Joe's picked up the tabs that I'll take care of for Gary. Maybe it be over in North Naples out there, and I can't think of the name of the place out there, Foxboroughs. I'll take care of it, Gary, and all this stuff. See? So I thought that was the perk of the show, right? So I come here tonight, and I'm offered burnt toast from the producer
It
and
does look kind of burnt.
spaghetti. Spaghetti is not even remotely close to a sirloin steak, even, or yet a T-bone or a New York.
No, but you ate a whole plate full.
I did, and I was starving to death. I was like that. I was from Ethiopia. It was that bad. Okay, I probably should have went ahead and ate the rest of it. But
So why would you want to renegotiate your contract?
well, I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. It seems like the services are declining here at the broadcast.
That's
booth.
because we had no donations.
No one bought us a coffee
Buy me a
lately.
coffee.
I'm just saying, oh, we're gonna have to bring our own bagels and cream cheese. I mean,
Maybe next week if you keep talking smart
Oh
ass.
my God.
So
No, the spaghetti, and honestly, the spaghetti was good. There was some toast remade, and it was beautiful. Loved it. I ate 1.5 of them.
well, now the reason we're bringing up the producer tonight is most of you have experienced or have watched a video
Yeah.
experiencing somebody dealing with a Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that don't know what a Karen is, that's somebody that overreacts to something in public. So, without further ado,
Yeah.
I'm going to start this episode off right.
With Karen and Sharon.
We're going to talk to Miss Mrs. Jessie Karen.
You gonna throw an intro out?
Yeah, and and here comes Mrs. Karen.
I'll have to sum it up this way. She could turn a straight man gay. She only bitches when she breathes.
So, Miss Jessie turned into a Karen at the Circle K of all damn places.
I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story.
But isn't this the Circle K that she frequents?
3 to 4
all the
times
time.
a day.
All the
Oh no, it's more like 6 times a day. And yes, I do frequent it. And I only bitch when it
she
needs when it needs to be done. So, a few weeks ago I got informed that they were gonna put one of those lovely self-checkouts at our Circle K.
Self-checkout at Circle K.
And,
We
and
have-
let me try to figure this out, because there's only 2 freaking counters for two cashiers. So if there's only one cashier and there's only a line of 2 or 3 people, that ain't very long to wait. That they deem it necessary to now throw in a self-checkout?
Well,
at the Circle K?
so the point of the self-checkout was so that you wouldn't have a cashier behind the register and you would just be able to do it yourself, except for get tobacco products or alcohol, obviously, so that they can run your ID for you. So I told them,
Yep.
because I've witnessed at other Circle K's around the area,
Yep.
that nobody ever uses them, and that it's a stupid thing to put in such a tiny store, because we have a very tiny Circle K. It's not like one of these brand new big Circle K's that are like luxurious and like huge. No, it's tiny.
This is LaBelle sized.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they put it in today.
All right. Did
While
you try it out?
Yeah, twice. So
Did
the
you-
first time
Twice. Ooh.
I almost refused to use it, but I had no choice.
Uh-oh.
So, I got informed that they didn't sell cups of ice anymore because they have this new self-checkout. I said, charge me for a soda. They said, we can't. And I said, well, you guys are going to continue to give me my cups of ice until you get the machines that don't have any CO2 fixed. So until I can buy myself a soda out of the machine that I actually like, I will continue to buy a cup of ice and a bottle of soda.
That's right. Amen, brother.
So
They just kind of looked at me. And
But you
I
know,
paid and I just walked out.
but you know these people.
Yeah, but I also sat there for 15 minutes waiting for 3 sodas because they didn't want to have somebody behind the cash register.
Well, that's
They
fine.
had 6 employees there today and no cashier. What is the point of having a self-checkout or even having cashiers there
Yeah.
running the store?
Why don't you just
if-
leave the doors open and just have
You
the
might
cash
as well.
register be there?
Exactly.
Are we talking about Walmart or Circle K?
Circle K.
Okay.
So,
You
So they're
you
going
just described
automatic.
Walmart.
yes. So let's fast forward.
Okay. Oh, there's more.
Yes. To the second time
Oh,
I
second
went there.
visit?
Yes,
Okay.
I went there to get sodas and butter.
Now, how was your mood when you first went there?
Oh, I was pissed because I knew that I was going to have to use that stupid freaking machine.
Because they won't do a cashier when that's there?
No. So,
Just tell them you want to buy cigarettes and then say, oh. I
no,
can't
because
buy
they still make you do it through the self-checkout. They just ring the cigarettes up on the other side. But they still make you use the self-checkout. So the second time I go there, I go up there for butter and sodas.
So she comes home and goes straight to calling corporate.
That's the first time.
You called corporate?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Evidently.
That's the first time.
Since she ate that wedding cake, only thing she knows is no honey and dreams. Yeah, this circle of trust is like a fantasy.
So anyway, she calls corporate.
Yep, corporate.
So I'm in the other room and I'm listening to her calling corporate. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, if I was on the other end of the complaint department listening to this phone call. Hello, my name is Karen. My number is blah, 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 blah. My first, and let me start with my first complaint, number one, is that I had to go to this store and they've got an automatic teller in there.
Automatic.
And this store has enough problems getting it right as it is.
Uh-oh.
And I shouldn't, and they how stupid it is. And then they told me I couldn't get free ice no more.
No, I pay for the ice. It's 69 cents, dick.
Oh, you
Screw you. I pay for the ice.
Oh my
Well,
God.
she
It's not like
never
I get
said-
free.
She never said I paid for the ice. They
Motherfucker.
told me I couldn't get a cup of ice no more. And oh, she's going off. So I'm sitting there thinking if I was the guy on the other end of the line, I'd come back and say, so ma'am, let me get this right. You're upset because you're having to pay for a cup of ice, in which we have to pay for. We have to buy the cup. We have to pay for the electricity that runs the ice machine we bought,
Right.
and pay for the water bill that produces the ice.
Right.
But yeah, you're pissed off because the automatic teller won't let you have a free cup of ice.
Right.
She didn't like my end.
So the second time, let's get back to it first. The second time I go up there, I get sodas, okay, and butter. The butter is $4.29. It rings up on the automatic teller that is supposed to be so much faster. $8.49, okay?
For butter.
$4 difference than what it's actually marked at to what it is in the stupid automated teller. Then I put my sodas, so I take the butter off, right? Put it back. So not even gonna deal with it. So I just have the sodas. I put my $20 in there. The motherfucker ate my $20 and acted like I never even paid for it.
So let me play the devil's. I'm the complaint department. All right, and go ahead and tell me.
You have a complaint that you'd like to lodge against this Circle K?
Yeah. Thank you for
Hi.
calling the Quickie Mart.
Yes.
What is your problem?
Yes,
Did you run out of pickled monkey
we will
parts?
take care of you right away, ma'am.
So please tell us your first complaint to the complaint department.
Yes.
My first complaint was a stupid automated thing.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Okay, and your
Okay.
second complaint?
Yeah.
My second complaint was the fact that the sodas
Yep.
hasn't worked in 3 fucking weeks.
Okay, I got a question for you. Does the Mountain Dew work? I just answered the question.
It's not
for
this, and not
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Not everything is about you.
No, that's not
And
what
this
I'm
is gonna
asking
get
you.
cut out of the podcast. But it's not all about you, Joe.
Oh,
What,
well,
but
it
I'm
is.
asking a question.
It is.
Did the Mountain Dew work?
Yes.
Do they have Marlboros?
Yes.
Then what are you bitching about? That's the only 2 jobs you're supposed to do.
She's just bitching a bitch. You don't have that, you should have that queued up.
So
Uh-oh.
then
Then,
Then there's more.
they call her when the machine eats my 20.
calling her, we're talking about
The manager.
Calling the manager.
But you've
And
already...
she proceeds to cuss
Uh-oh.
at me and say that I yelled at her.
And you said...
I said, if I was fucking yelling at you, you would fucking know it.
Ooh.
And just like that, in the episode of Two Trailer Park Girls going around the outside.
Holy Lord. Now, folks, this is right here in LaBelle. If you're ever around here and want to see a site like that, you know what I'm saying?
That wraps up this episode of
When she
You're in big trouble, Mister. You mess with
All
the
right,
producer. Now you got to
take a
backpedal. If you can
You're a real motherfucker. I'm in the middle of talking and you turn the music on me.
He don't care.
You son of a
He
bitch.
don't- no, he's this power tripping thing. over
Yeah,
there.
it is a power
He's
trip.
the supreme commander.
Yeah, he in his
It's
mind.
the supreme leader.
right.
Supreme leader. Okay.
He's like King MJ Wing.
This is the most I've said those two words at one, like.
This is hilarious. You should have invited me over for this a long time ago.
I don't think we should.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
I'm a Mexican.
Good.
I'm over here bored. 12 minutes down the road, I could be here having entertainment. I like that.
Hey, I showed you me in a video, in a music video.
Yeah.
You'll see me clear as
He's the
day.
black guy right there.
Oh, there you are.
Right there I am.
Oh!
Yeah, well-
Wow! That makes sense!
That
Holy
was-
shit! I was like, you're right there, right as you said
that
it.
was you too.
When he used to dye his hair.
Yo, hold on, that really is right.
Speaking of traffic, Joe, let me tell you what's going on here in Lee County.
What's going on here?
Well,
in the
you know, it's Labor Day weekend, Joe.
Labor
so-
Day weekend, you in labor?
No, I'm not, but there are a few people Monday that might be. All right, so here's what's happening, Joe. We got many people going to the airport. Traffic is congested at the airport. It's more volume this year than it has been in 2 years.
Are you sure about that?
That's what I was
Where
reporting.
did you get your statistics
My sources
from?
are from the direct from the news.
Oh, so they're fake. So that's cool.
Well, some might consider it fake news, but that's what they said.
Fake news.
And just traffic, just be careful out there, folks, because there's a lot of people traveling these days.
There's lots of
Like,
accidents going on
Yeah.
too this week.
So that's all I'm saying, Joe.
old.
It's just like a public service announcement.
Oh,
You don't have to ask me what my
PSA.
sources are and were they confidential, and was somebody coming to dig up my safe and
well, I don't
look
want you
at 'em,
putting out. I don't want
what?
you putting out bad information.
No, I was told just by reliable sources that the highways are going to be congested. More people are going to be driving more than 50 miles from their home. And I'm just wanting to put that out for everybody to stay safe. Keep your road rage to yourself, okay? Just drive to stay alive. Yeah.
So, what is your plans for the Labor Day weekend?
Probably getting behind a slow driver, getting pissed off and wanting to beat his windshield out with a sledgehammer. Other than that, this weekend I was planning on going to play bingo at the Brighton Casino. However, I am now.
Oh yeah, because I remember your wife at one time was the bingo ambassador.
She was on the Celebrity Cruise Ships, I believe, was named the bingo ambassador
Yeah.
to the cruise ship. Yes, she was. And so we decided not to go tomorrow. And so I'll just probably try my luck at the Seminole Casino there in a month. I know I won't see you there because
No.
you're not allowed to go. You've been banned. I
Yeah.
think you trespassed yourself. That's what I think you did.
I don't have no. Them Indians ain't scalping me again.
Shit, I'm gonna go in there and give them a whirl. I'm thinking, you know how I usually go in there and you play like 20 bucks in a machine, then 20 bucks in a machine? Well, what if I would just did the logic and went to like the $5 machine and played 2 of them, so that'd be $10.
Yeah.
And just did $100 like that to
Yeah, that'd
see
be a good 2 minutes of fun.
if I was broke or not. Yeah, but what if I got hit?
Did you see where some woman drove off in the pond behind the casino the other day?
That'd probably be me going, them motherfuckers got all
No,
my
she
money.
did, for real. She drove off in the pond behind the casino, and two guys jumped in and got her out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Then they found out she couldn't swim. She about drowned them when they was trying to help her.
How deep could that pond be?
Apparently it's deep enough to drown them.
Wow. Wow. So anyway, I was just, saying be safe out on the highway there, and you probably should be safe inside the casinos too, So,
Oh my
every time I get on my reels on my phone and I'm looking at them, and all I see is these casino jackpots flashing on there, and I have to watch them,
Right.
and then I want to go, but I don't want to go because I don't want to give them no money.
Well, I mean, I guess for somebody like you, it is entertainment because you don't spend more than $4.
No, I spend $100 or $2 down there, but I don't spend it at a time like you do. You spend that in one pull.
What are you talking about?
You spend the
I don't
$1
spend nothing. I
machine
ain't been down there.
when you was down there.
I was married.
Shoot, you put more in there than I made in a week at one time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's when you was a high roller, man. When they rolled up the carpet and rolled it out for you when you walked in the door.
What
You
do
had getting sweets there and everything else, bro.
you got any stories about the Dick family from Oklahoma?
Oklahoma sucks.
No, I don't really have too many dick
He's an
stories
alcoholic.
right now.
I know, we were just talking about it.
So nothing. The Dicks are
Pretty
not
quiet.
erect right now.
Pretty quiet in Dickville right now. No, I haven't talked to anybody really.
Right. So what's going on around the Dick household in Lehigh?
Oh, in Lehigh?
Yeah.
Well, we got a quote for a guy to come out and throw a little bit of dirt and some sod out on the backyard back there and do trim up the trees.
I thought you and your wife.
So
did
that
some
your
dirt.
dogs
Huh?
can rip it up.
Yes.
I thought you and your wife had done that already, threw some dirt back there.
Years ago, and it didn't really hold up too good. So we're calling in for the professionals, Joe.
What you need is
Sometimes-
irrigation. If you don't have irrigation, it's going to die anyway.
No, sometimes you just gotta pay the professionals to come in and take care of it. That way, I can see from the couch whether you're doing a good job or not. It may cost me up the ass, but I'm sitting on that couch watching it. Going,
Now you brought
and
up
if
the
there's a piece of
subject.
dirt out of place, I know my ass gonna be out there.
Now
I
that
say,
you-
hey, this job ain't done right.
Now that you brought up the subject of
Good.
first dirt
Good.
in your ass, let's
Yeah.
talk about your dirty ass. Now, didn't you have another?
A hysterectomy? No.
You got to go get checked
Assectomy?
again.
No, I don't have anything going on for a while, Joe. Been pretty quiet down there lately, so I'm hoping everything's okay.
Right. So you got this your monkeypox acting
Yeah,
up again. I see
yeah.
you itching over here.
My herpessyphilis.
Your herpetogonosyphilis.
Yeah, whatever you said.
You had something else go wrong. Oh, he's broke his foot.
Yeah, I
now.
broke my toe. Well, here, folks, being quite honest with you, something happened. I walked on the ball of my foot, on my right foot, and got it all AFU, and then I couldn't hardly walk. So if that wasn't good enough, I was at work. I was not
Talking
at work.
about it, boys.
And
Nice.
I was tilting back a, what do you call it? A
Hot
doll.
damn, it's a soggy bottom boy.
I was tilting back a dolly and broke my foot, my left foot.
Damn it.
So
And it's not really your foot, technically.
my
Your
toes.
bi-
My
One
big
toe.
ass toe. Yeah.
The main toe.
Yeah.
You should probably go to the doctor. They can give you something. for
How'd you get
that.
home? Did you have to call a tow truck?
Good one, Joe. Where do you get it, Ralph? You're regular Ralphie May, aren't you?
Man,
Oh,
you're stuck
R.I.P.
on
Ralphie May. Come on, it's too soon.
You're stuck on Ralphie May.
I think he's funny as hell. I really do. He get in there and say whatever the hell he wants to say. He don't care.
So
It's too soon to talk about Ralphie May, though.
did,
R.I.P.
did anybody in your family vote in the primary?
That we talk about him right there at the ceremony, putting him in the ground. So I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I was in you know what that son of a bitch did? Well, they're trying to bury him. I know, I'm going to tell you too. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious, underrated comment.
You've never been to Oklahoma.
And never will go if you're the spokesman for Oklahoma. Nobody will ever return.
Well, that's the plan anyway.
Oklahoma's about to not even be a state anymore.
The only folks left in Oklahoma are the Indians and the Dick family.
And the Indian and the Dick family goes to the casino that the Indians own.
Yeah.
And lose all their money to the Indians. So much for the Dick family.
So how many dicks can you fit in a casino?
Well,
Love your question. This is great.
it's probably going to be seven
got some
dicks,
more.
I guess you'd say.
You sure it wasn't 8?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Out of the 8.
Because you ate dicks.
You're retarded.
Nope, see, West Balance, you're gonna fuck with it.
You said 7, but I think there was 8.
There was not 8 children, okay? There
He
was
ate
not 8
dicks.
dicks. There was
It's
not-
Oklahoma, there's a lot more than 8 children.
Do you
Ain't nothing
not
else to
know
do out there.
anything? What's wrong with you?
Well, hey, can you tell us about the time when your dad shot your mom?
Yes, my dad shot my mom. Okay, I told you.
What led up to this? Their
He
questions. The
picked up
viewers
a
want to
gun-
know.
He picked up a gun and shot her. That's what led up to it. She might have said something bad. So I really don't know. I was a young child. But I was told that, I guess he shot her in the leg.
This is back in
And
the
she
40s.
looked down and said, "You shot me, you son of a bitch. You shot me." And the next thing you know, they hauled him off to jail. But you know what? They let him go that night. So back in them days, you could shoot your old lady and come back home. I'm telling you, that's serious. He came back home. She wasn't there. She took all us kids and we was gone. Adios, muchachos. That's Mexican or Spanish.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Okay.
Well,
I know your dialect wasn't that good. You said you just spoke English.
we have a guest here for the folks that don't know.
Right.
The only thing we know him by is Mexican.
I don't think we should.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
I'm a Mexican.
Good.
But it helps me.
They don't speak Spanish.
No Espanol.
I
See?
just look like this. Y'all can't see me, but trust me.
Oh, I'll get
So
a
when-
picture of you
so
off
when
of Facebook to
So
put
you
on the
folks
green
stop
screen.
by LaBelle and you're looking for instructions on where how to go somewhere, just stop by. Stop by and see old Mexican.
I like your pussycat friend. He's nice and stupid.
Fuck. I didn't even ever come back to that. That was good.
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to pinpoint your location there.
Send up 2 smoke signals.
Oh my God. No, that's Indian, not Mexican.
Well, he said he was Aztec.
I'll
that's
find the smoke signals.
He said he was Aztec. He also said he was Navajo.
If you're lost,
Yeah.
just send up smoke signals. I'll find you.
Next you'll be bend up a hoe.
Not a hoe. I'm not a hoe.
Hey, what you said before we got married, bitch. Get out. Oops, did I say that? Sorry.
So
Oh,
how,
there we go.
how,
That reminds me of Oklahoma right there. Trailers for rent.
Cigarettes.
We didn't have none of them neither. You had a Marlboro, you was rich son of a bitch. You had one that just said cigarette on it. He was poor as hell, brother. It had a filter on it. He was kind of a rich, poor person. He was
so
really down and out. You
your
grabbed a half a
community
knife out of
stature
the edge.
depends on whether you got a filter and a name on your cigarette
Damn
in
straight,
Oklahoma.
damn straight. Yep.
So the Camel non-filters were worth more.
I'd walk a mile for a camel.
This little demonstration was strictly for smokers who never tasted a Camel cigarette. Camel smokers, you know what we mean. You other guys, start walking.
And then just the cigarettes.
Well, you was a camel toe smoker, wasn't you?
I did smoke the Camels when they come out with them wides. That was a little bit too much.
You like to smoke the wide camel toes?
Not smoking them. I like to live with them, the wide ones, but not the, you know.
Oh, you said it, not me.
I'm just harassing. I'm just funny with you. I'm just trying to be funny.
You are funny.
What the hell are you singing?
Why are we going into depressing stuff?
Well, he was depressing me. I just was trying to go on.
Get off there. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
You need to stop playing these
So
video
music has
clips.
become a brand new thing
Oh
from
my god.
podcasts from the last 2 weeks.
Well, back when they were younger, they didn't have the YouTube. Now they do.
You just hear that shit, man.
He's old.
He's calling us old.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, I was born before the invention of Google, so I know y'all were born way before the invention of YouTube.
I think before this podcast goes much further, I need to go get my straight right.
Well, I hate to really throw this out there, but there was no internet before we were born.
I know.
So I don't even know. You're talking about Google. We didn't even know nothing about Google.
I was born before the invention of the internet.
So was I.
No, oh yeah, you were barely
And
there.
I'm not as old as he is. He's older than I am.
No.
You're at least
Bitch,
72.
please.
You're at least 72.
Yeah, you got me. I'm 72.
I'm pretty sure you were born before the yo-yo was.
Right, yeah. The Slinky, actually.
Oh, shit.
Love that toy. Played for hours with it.
Why'd you go down the steps?
Spring.
He's still getting dividends off his hula hoop stock.
Yeah. I remember playing with jacks too. Those were inexpensive toys.
Fuck.
Picking up jacks. I had girls, daughters, and sisters.
You had girls, daughters, and sisters.
Joe, pardon
In that
me.
order, probably.
Oh my God. Oh. See,
I know you had cousins.
Oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I have to deal with.
He's ready for a break.
Folks, you just don't understand. This is what I have to live with right here. I have to deal with this guy. Of course, everybody has cousins.
But not the way you had them.
Well, I didn't say I had them any.
You are from Oklahoma, though.
I didn't say Arkansas.
That's almost Alabama.
Oh, so now you have to bring up that she's from Arkansas.
Yeah, your mom's
And he
from
was from
Arkansas.
Oklahoma. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Well, I can't tell you that.
That was a knee slapper.
I don't know what was a knee slapper. I don't know.
Yeah, I was looks and just laughing at each other.
Well, because
for
he's
no
a
reason.
lunatic. I don't know where he's just trying to attack me, and now all of a sudden my
What the
heritage,
hell
my
you talking-
heritage, and everything.
You ain't got no heritage. You're an Oklahoma mutt.
Oh my God.
You're a Malivore.
Look, let me ask you this.
That's what you are.
I hate to bring this down to you to this level, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. The Lizard Dick Show outperforms any other show that you got. Is that not true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on the Lizard Dick Show, Lizard Dick is on there. That would be me included. Outperforms any of this other. So what have you got to say?
Look. Only I can say is a
You want to play that song you had on a while ago? You're number one, I'm the best, and all that, or whatever?
No, I'll tell you what. This is why the Lizard Dick Show does so much better.
Right.
It's because we have an audience that are idiots enough to watch it.
Yeah, but those are things we can't control, Joe. We can't control who watches us. If they like this kind of insanity, then that's what they
Which
need to
is
see.
fun. And the funny part about it is that you got some people that might not be such idiots.
So, all right, well, let me ask you this. What do you think about your president coming out there throwing all the Republicans and everybody under the bus and dividing the country like he did last night in his speech?
First of all, I did not hear his speech.
Imagine that.
I did not. I didn't know that.
He spoke from the grassy knoll.
You know, Joe,
That's the
I
only
shoulda-
thing you know of in the history of politics. The only thing you know of is somebody was at the grassy knoll.
There was someone at the grassy knoll just a few feet away. But anyway, that's beside the point, okay? Look,
And they shot Ben
I was
Franklin.
not notified that the president was going to be on. No one told me. No one sent me a text message or nothing, so no, I did not see it. What did he have to say now? What is his problem now?
He said you suck.
Did he just now find out that he's in the White House? Is
Yeah.
he just now waking up to the fact that
Yeah.
he might be president, but he's really not sure?
He's waking up to the fact that Kamala Harris is the president. They're letting him play the role.
I don't know about
Right.
y'all, but I much rather.
Jaw? You don't know about
Jaw.
Jaw?
I said y'all.
Well,
Was that
that's
Jaws? I saw Jaws back in '76.
And that shows how old you are.
That's fine.
Right there.
I'm old.
At the
I'm
premiere
fucking
date,
old,
right? When they first had moving pictures.
I'm real old. I'm way back there at the drive-in movie theaters.
Hey,
Yeah.
Damn, I
no,
miss
so,
Jaws.
I
so,
do too.
so,
I honestly, I do too, though.
so I don't know about y'all, but
Yo.
I said y'all.
You all, for those of you at home.
Yeah. You hyphen all.
Okay, so you guys,
Yeah.
how about that? You
And women.
You can't say guys.
I don't know
Women
about you guys,
We're guys.
people.
but I would much rather pay smidgen bit higher gas prices than hundreds of dollars more on my electric bill.
But is that a Biden
Well,
fault? Is
well-
it
Yeah!
Biden's fault?
He controls all the pipelines
well,
and
shutting
stuff.
down the Keystone Pipeline right there.
Yeah.
That control that shit
Bam.
all.
And I don't even pay attention to politics, and I know that Joe Biden sucks.
She's got no governor.
I don't.
And her mouth is always loud.
Yeah, she has one setting that's
Well,
loud.
I think that I'm going to try to be calm in last
Okay, I'm
week's.
gonna be calm with you.
I think that right now
Should have voted for Bernie.
it's costing a lot of
Shit.
money.
A man that ain't never had a fucking job in his life, Bernie. Oh my God. I'm about to lose my shit. Go get my straight razors.
I was trying to remain calm until I was supposedly cut off in the middle of my sentence there. What I was trying to say is that the fuel prices are tied to the electric prices, and it's not Florida Power and Light's fault that it cost them 3 times as much that they pay for it.
It's
And
bullshit
they
when
use-
we pay
Exhibit,
listen,
they
when we
pass
pay
the
Connecticut
charges
prices
onto
in
you.
Florida.
Okay? It's not their fault. They said it repeatedly.
Right.
3
When
years ago.
asked how long it was going to go on, up to 8 more months. So buckle up, Buttercup. Because
Well,
they got
listen
you
to
by the
this.
ass. All right? They ain't going to be able to do nothing.
Well, listen to
You
this.
complain all you
It
want.
is-
They got
it
the
is-
electric, baby.
I'm
You
gonna
don't.
complain. I'm gonna be caring about this shit too.
Folks,
Okay.
welcome to the Everglades
Yeah,
Economic
she's the
Forum.
same one that was
So,
in Circle K.
When
Yeah,
Florida,
Karen.
the Sunshine State,
Go,
is
Karen.
literally
Go,
paying
Karen.
Connecticut prices for electricity, you know things are wrong. When Connecticut people are paying 31 cents per kilowatt.
Everyone from fucking Connecticut is here. Everybody's here.
Now, but
They're using
yeah,
electric.
because their prices went up to
Right.
50
They're
cents a
using
fucking
our
kilowatt.
electric.
Who would
Yeah.
want you
They're
can't
probably
live
not
up there
that.
because of the electric prices.
Imagine if you could harness the energy right there, that voice.
Oh, you
And
could, man.
electricity
You could probably run a city off of my voice.
Minimum.
Well, you
At
know
least
how
a third
bad
world
it is.
country.
Yeah.
Look, her mom told me when I married her that I had to have the responsibility of taking her back to the hospital where she was born once a year
Right.
to have her tongue retreaded.
So we're going
Retreaded,
to
I like
Ohio
that.
once a year. Motherfucker.
Nobody wants to go to Ohio. They're all here too. You can probably find the same doctor down
Isn't
here,
that
down the
north on
street.
75? Wow, that's a long ways. I started up there in a U-Haul with my friend one time. What a scary proposition
Man, that's
that was.
Hey, just drive it till it falls apart. It's not mine.
So you
Did they have roads back then?
Yeah, barely. They were trails, cow trails. Yep. It was horrendous. There's no rest areas. You just pull over on the side of the road and piss. Because back then they didn't have laws against it. Well, maybe they did, but
Nobody paid attention.
Yeah, that's the thing that pisses me off about
What?
America.
what's that?
In America, you gotta find a bathroom pretty much if you gotta piss.
Sure.
Now I know certain places you can,
Yep.
but I seem like anymore there's so much more people building everywhere that you've run out of places where you can hide behind a tree.
Yeah,
and
no
pee.
more green space for you
Yeah.
to do your business.
But now in in other countries, like men restrooms are all over the streets. Like in the Philippines, they just got a metal like thing, and it's like a half circle round. You just walk in that son of a bitch and piss right on the ground. It just blocks people from seeing your business, and you walk right back out. I mean, here in the States, bro, you go even hide behind
You
something.
hide behind a dumpster, you're going to jail
Yeah.
that night if a cop shows
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, for showing. Yeah.
Yeah, for indecent exposure.
And then you got to be on the sex register.
Right.
My brother actually, okay, so my mom, here's a funny story. So my mom,
Funny story.
I don't
So-
know if it's funny.
Y'all.
so my mom
Y'all
picked up my
suspect
brother from the west coast of Florida and drove him back over here. Well, he had to really, really pee, and he was in Clewiston. Or here. It might have either been LaBelle or Clewiston. And so they stopped over by the gas station, and it was like 10 o'clock at night.
It was 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock at night.
So he gets out to go pee.
He got out to pee.
Well, you open the door
Actually,
first.
you want to know what it was? It was in Lee County. It was at that mobile over by the Waffle House and the Cracker Barrel on
By
80.
75.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on,
Okay.
hold
Wait,
on.
we
So-
got news, breaking news.
So
He went from Clewiston to pee to LaBelle to pee, and he made it to the Cracker Barrel on State Road 80 by 75 in
Right.
East Fort Myers.
Right. Yep.
yes,
Okay,
So-
let's go.
he went and peed next to the dumpster, and a cop pulled up,
The
and
cops
he had
pulled up.
he had a warrant out for his arrest for some bull crap.
Because he peed in 3 other counties before
Yeah,
he got here.
they had warrants on him from
And-
Clewiston
and-
to LaBelle.
And he got arrested.
That was so climactic.
Anticlimactic.
I didn't want to say that.
So, are you trying to say that
God rest his soul now because
someone
he's dead.
urinated
Oh,
behind the dumpster and was arrested for
R.I.P.
outstanding warrants?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
So,
Yeah.
That
what do we
actually
learn? Do not stop to pee if you have warrants.
happened. Right, it's piss your pants.
Yeah.
Yep. It's cheaper.
That's what Gary said when he had his first sexual experience.
That's right. And then she walked in.
All right, everybody, we thank you for watching the Cracker Culture, the podcast for Real Floridians. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell some
Tell
damn
your
body.
mama. We don't
Yeah.
care.
I'm Smokin' Joe, and my co-host.
I'm Lizard Dick.
We'll see you next week. Love, peace, and gator grease.
Peace out in St. Louis.
Woo!
Cut.
Eat shit and die.